What is up, guys? I am so excited to be here and welcome to another NBA season with the Chicago Bulls. And today we are going to be breaking down game 2 of the preseason as the Bulls are gearing up for the regular season, which they will open up on October 26th and take on the Toronto Raptors. And I think heading into this season in terms of expectations, I think with the Bulls, there is obviously not a whole lot of pressure on them to win, but I think when you look at the talent we have and kind of what we started building towards the end of last season, I think this is going to carry over into this season. And really, all the young talent, they have really impressed with the Bulls, like Zach Lavine, Lauri Markkanen, and then of course we drafted Kobe White this year, a 19-year-old point guard, and obviously he is going to be competing with Chris Dunn. Dunn obviously hasn't, done as much as what we would have liked to have saw out of him, but it's going to be good to have him pushed with his competition and to continue to see the Bulls develop. And I think, we are going to surprise a whole lot of teams this year. And also Otto Porter Jr., he was a big pickup last year that we acquired from the Wizards. And so with that being said, let's get into this game, guys. So the Bulls did just come up short in this second game of the preseason, dropping it 127 to 125 to the New Orleans Pelicans. And Zach Lavine absolutely lit up the stat sheet in this one, guys. A phenomenal game. In 24 minutes, he scored 28 points, 10 of 16 on field goals, 4 of 7 from 3, and had 3 rebounds and 1 assist in this one. Now, the Bulls, overall, their field goal percentage was 47.1. They shot from the field. The Bulls shot 37% on threes. And the Bulls out-rebounded the Pelicans 47-45. Now, on the alarming side, the Bulls did, however, have 21 turnovers. So you know that obviously it's preseason, but that's going to be an area that the Bulls can improve upon before the regular season starts. And then Otto Porter Jr., guys, he in 22 minutes scored 16 points. He shot 7 of 13 on field goal percentage, 2 of 5 from deep, 7 rebounds to go with 8 assists. So he was definitely in a lot of the action and really just, hustles and does a great job. And, this was one of the pickups that I absolutely loved that we made last season. Now, Lauri Markkanen, in 24 minutes, he had 12 points in the game, 5 of 12 field goal percentage, 2 of 6 from 3, and also had 4 rebounds and 4 assists. Now, the Bulls did have some bench production in this one. As we mentioned earlier, Kobe White, the 19-year-old, had 13 points in this one on 27 minutes. And then also shot 6 of 15 from field goal percentage, 1 of 5 from 3, and also had 3 rebounds and 3 assists. So, wow, the Bulls are definitely one of the youngest teams in the NBA. When we saw Lauri Markkanen come up, he was only 19 years old, 20 years old as well in that time frame. Thaddeus Young, a power forward, 31-year-old. Off the bench, he had 11 points in this one in 23 minutes, shot 5 of 12 from field goal percentage, 1 of 2 from 3, and then had 6 rebounds and 1 assist. And so, guys, with this loss, the Bulls do drop to 0-2 on the preseason. But, wins and losses are not necessarily that big of a deal in preseason. It's, mostly how are you playing and especially the margin of defeat. The Bulls obviously dropping this one by 2, so it was a very winnable game. But the important thing is they showed definitely some projections into what we are going to see potentially in the regular season, and it's going to be a lot of exciting basketball. And we saw some comments from Zach Lavine saying that why shouldn't he be an all-star this year? And so, you love the mentality that Zach Lavine has in his work ethic. He puts in a lot of work in the offseason, and I think this year we're going to be in for a treat as fans to see, how that effort and all that hard work behind the scenes that, us fans don't get to see from Lavine, how it's going to transition and play out into the regular season and, potentially have a career year for him, still very young, 23, 24, around there, and really a huge piece that the Bulls are building around. And yeah, I mean, I'm extremely excited, guys, and also would love to hear your guys' thoughts too. And another thought to mention, to comment on, guys, is that, with Jim Boylan obviously taking over the head coaching job following the firing of Fred Hoiberg, who essentially, I think, in some ways lost the voice in that locker room for the Bulls. And so then players just obviously weren't maybe feeling motivated as much to play for Hoiberg for whatever reason. They didn't see eye to eye. Some of the high level talent like Jimmy Butler and Fred Hoiberg got into it a lot. And so since we've seen Jim Boylan take over, I mean, you've just seen a complete change around this Bulls team. And, like we said, they started to play much better towards the end of last season. And also what I was reading and what we saw over the off season is that Jim Boylan and Lauri Markkanen were actually out on vacation somewhere, I think in some country, you just enjoying some time together and building that coach and player relationship. And then also the Bulls, the entire team, they went to movie night, and it was pretty cool to see because, they had their popcorn, they had their sodas or whatever. I don't know, maybe that they were drinking soda, but who knows? But they had their drinks at the movies, and, that was pretty awesome to see, seeing them build that camaraderie because when you get into the depths of an NBA season, of course, 82 games, a lot of wear and tear. You're going to need a close-knit group to get you through some of those tiring days like the back-to-backs and so all of those things. So anyways, guys, now let's look ahead to the future, to the Chicago Bulls' next preseason game. So on Friday, October 11th, they are going to be traveling to Indiana to take on a division rival in the Indiana Pacers. So it should be a good one. And also, guys, if you made it all the way through to the end of the video, be sure to smash up that like button and smash that subscriber button and bell button if you haven't done so already, if you would like to be notified when new videos are being posted. And as always, guys, in this upcoming season, we are going to do our best to keep up to date with game recaps following every single regular season Chicago Bulls game. We will be talking all the latest news and everything Bulls. And if you guys don't be afraid to comment down below in that comment section if you guys have any thoughts, ideas for future videos potentially, or even any topics that you would like me to bring up, or even just your thoughts and analysis overall on the Chicago Bulls. And with that being said, guys, as always, I want to take this time to thank all of you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. It really means the world to me to interact with you guys and to, build that experience through YouTube and the YouTube community. And so I couldn't be more thankful. And until next time, I will see you all again. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.